What's up, guys? Today I'm going to be reviewing another movie. This movie I just picked up today at Blockbuster for $5.99, and that movie is My Soul to Take. This is a Wes Craven film made in 2010, I want to say. It says 2011, but I think it came out in 2010. But, yeah, this is a Wes Craven movie. When it first came out, I remember it first coming out. People were, like, talking about it for a little bit, then this movie just totally doesn't exist anymore. Like, nobody knows about this movie anymore. I did watch it with my family, and I do feel mixed about this movie. But before I get into the movie, I just want to tell you how I got this. You see, my Blockbuster, I think they're going out of business, so they have, like, all these cool movie deals. They're, like, trying to, you know, sell all their movies and stuff. This movie, they had two of these out. One of them was in a slipcase, and one of them was not. It just looked like this. So, but the one that just looked like this was $5.99, and the one right here that I got with the slipcase was $7.99. I kind of look at them, I'm like, why is this one $7.99 and why is this one $5.99 when we're both the same movie? This one, that $7.99 has a slipcase. So I went up to there and I asked, like, what's the difference between these two? They said there's no difference, they just forgot to take off, like, the price tag. They're both $5.99, so I did get the one with the slipcase for $5.99. I'm a sucker for slipcases. That's pretty much the only reason why I picked up this movie. But yeah, so, let's get into the movie. It's been a while since I've seen this, but the movie is about, what's his name? The Riverton Ripper. I think that's what it's called. But yeah, it follows this guy, and he's kind of like, doesn't fit in. He goes to high school, he doesn't fit in much. He has some, relationship problems with his mom and his sister. I think their dad died. Yeah. I remember the beginning of this movie now. The beginning of this movie was awesome. Like, the first 10 minutes. Yeah, I think it was about his dad. I'm not sure. It's been a while since I've seen this. I shall watch it again. But, yeah, so he fights with his sister and he fights with his mom. They don't really get along. He only has one friend in the entire school. Well, he has more friends, but I mean, you know. Yeah, and so this, Ripper, or whatever his name is, the Riverton Ripper, it kind of, like, haunts him, sort of, until, like, people actually start getting killed now that, like, know him. People that know him start getting killed, and they, like, you know. So he thinks that the Riverton Ripper's coming back to get him because he got his dad. I believe that's what it's about. Or he might just be afraid of this Ripper. I don't know. I don't remember. The trailer for this movie did look very promising. I was really excited to see this movie. I did not see it in theaters. I actually saw it on demand when it came out back, like, 2 years ago. I remember feeling mixed about it. A part of me liked it, and a part of me didn't like it. It definitely had that, like, people under the stairs kind of feeling, where it's just sort of like this quirky, sort of, almost humorous kind of horror, you know? Wes Craven, he's a weird dude. He makes some weird movies. This one I think is definitely one of his most strange ones. It's kind of weird. I mean, I can't explain it, but there's something about this movie that was just really kind of off. The acting wasn't so great in here either, actually. Alright, I'm gonna mention sort of a spoiler, so cover your ears if you have not yet seen this movie, but then again, it's not much of a spoiler if you, like, it kind of is, actually. Alright, I'm gonna tell you, towards the end, you know, the Ripper guy, or the killer, you don't know who he is yet. He's just some guy. You don't know who he is yet. He hurts his mother, his sister, his best friend, and, you know, like, he's just sort of, like, wandering around the house. And then there's this part where he has a friend. He's a blind black guy. And for some reason, he's laying in his room with, like, blood all covered into him, and he dies while talking to him. And all of a sudden, now he's pissed off. He wasn't pissed off because his mom died, or his mom's hurt, his sister's hurt, his best friend's hurt, black guy dies, now he's pissed. Like, why weren't you pissed before? Like, I did not get that about this movie. But this movie does have some pretty awesome cover. I really do like that. I like the front cover. This front cover made me, like, want to buy it more. Look at that. That's awesome. Same thing on the back, same thing when you open it, just a disc. So yeah, my soul to take. Yeah, I do remember this. It does have a twist ending at the end, which is not too surprising. It's actually kind of predictable, but I mean, it's a fun watch. It's a really fun watch, and I was debating on not whether to give this movie 2.5 out of 5 stars or 3 out of 5 stars, but I'm gonna go ahead and give this movie a 3 out of 5 star rating. Part of me likes it, part of me doesn't. You're either gonna really like this movie, you're either gonna really hate it. I'm kind of like in between that a little bit. I'm just gonna give it 3 stars because it is a fun movie to watch like on a Friday night or something. But other than that, if you're expecting like some cult classic, awesome horror movie, this is not the one for you. But definitely check this one out. It's a really cool movie. So yeah, my soul to take. Alright guys, that is it for today's review. Please leave a comment down below on what movie I should review next, and I will see you guys later.